Hi, this is Trevor Conquergood. Welcome to this week's RNK Software Club's video for the week. And the topic for this week is, who moved my cheese? And I say that kind of in jest because it was the title of a cool book a few years back about how to deal with the fact that sometimes things change. And if you haven't noticed, you can take a look at the new Floriani Club or the RNK Software Club. So just click on your help menu and visit the Floriani Club. There's a link to it here from within the software, but essentially that's going to bring up a web browser and take you to our website. And of course, this is where you can get all of the latest information, download the software. Even for people who haven't even joined and they're brand new, this is how they can download the software and install it to get started with Floriani. And so notice the cool and fresh new look to the website. And so great job to Jennifer and everybody, the team at RNK that have been working on kind of freshening up the website. All of the things that you used to love about the website are still here, but they maybe kind of moved around a little bit. And so I thought I'd maybe take you guys for a quick tour of the website and maybe see if we can't find where the heck your cheese went to. So let's start at the very top. There's a menu that it's the little RNK button is like a home button. Same thing with the home word. No matter where you go on the website, if you want to get back to the beginning, that's your home button. And notice that when I scroll up and down, that home menu stays there, right? And so if you click here to see information about events, it pops open a new web page. A new browser window opens, and it takes you to our website, the actual public website for RNK Distributing. And if you look down below that, it has brought us right to the event schedule page where you can see where the latest Floriani events are happening. And I will say that not all events are posted like 6 months in advance, and so you need to kind of check regularly on this because things are posted on here if they're happening. And so if you're clicking the arrows to go like this, you'll see what's scheduled in April. If you click again, you can see what's scheduled in May. And so there are different kind of events depending on the different, division of RNK. You might see embellish events, special Floriani VIP events. That might be somebody like me that's coming. Special, or there's virtual events, hands-on events, cool Floriani experience. If you have any questions about what these things mean, don't hesitate to contact RNK Distributing. And on that note, if you're just looking for how to contact us and you visit our website, rnkdistributing.com, there's the button right there that says contact us. And if you click on that one, you can find out how to email us, how to open a support ticket, and all of the different phone numbers. And even if you still fax, you can fax us. Who can still say that? And how many software companies to know that have an actual toll-free phone number with an actual human being answering the phone? That said, we in the software department really love when people, I'm just going to go back to the club site, use the support tickets. Because if you're looking for help and you want to get help and you use a support ticket, it puts it into a special system that makes it easy for us to collaborate. If, Matt needs to show it to me, or if I have to elevate it to the developer, all the information is kind of kept in one good place. That's right here, just over this little tab. Anytime you see the tab that says support, that's going to take you to the place where you could open a support ticket, okay, or learn more about us through our newsletters. So this is the kind of thing. The new website has changed a little bit. Notice at the top, I can just click on home to go back to the beginning again. The dealers, so if you're new and you're looking to buy the software, this would be a way that you can go back again to the public website and scroll through the different dealers for United States or Canada. I'll close this tab. So this is the new club website. If you click on downloads, it's going to bring you to the page that says, what do you want to download? And there's all the different software programs that you can download. And so if you're looking to download the latest FTCU, click right here. This is the same download page you're used to before. This is where you download. F is for FTCU, Q is for Total Quilter, S is for Sketch-A-Stitch, L is for Lettering Master, R is for Rainbow, and C is for Creative Express. And it's all essentially the same download. And so when we update one, we update them all. And the latest build is 3811. It was released in February 2022. There wasn't any specific functions or features that were added to the software at that time, and so we didn't make a big announcement, and there was no new videos to watch, and essentially there's no real reason for anybody who happens to have the previous build to get this build unless you were the people that had the new Universal Bundle. That was why this was put out, because it actually was just about making sure that the Universal Bundle worked with people who used the iPad. And Sketch-A-Stitch has an app that works on the iPad, and so there was a reason why we released this build, and it was only really for a certain specific customer, and if it wasn't you, you didn't need to get it. That said, if you came and downloaded it, no problem. Your software can always be updated, and go ahead. Of course, we're working on our next update, and you will hear more about updates in the usually in the springtime, and when we have that update, there'll be new videos to check out, and everybody will want to download it and get it, and we'll be sure to send you an email telling you all about it. That said, click on downloads, and you can download any of the different softwares that RNK makes, whether that be Craft and Cut or My Design Album, ImageMaker. They're all here, whatever you happen to need support for. Okay, so when you click on Home, now you want to learn things. And so if you're wanting to learn and you tell us what you want to learn about, maybe it's Embellish Maker software, Craft and Cut software, Sketch-A-Stitch software, FTCU, then we kind of sorted all the content for that program. So if you just own FTCU, then this is the way to go. You come in here and you'll see videos and tutorials that relate to just the FTCU software. So now you have all the new links these are the same links you've always had, just new buttons for them. What's in the current build? So that is a page that we've always had. When you click on it, it will show you what's in the build history. Here's 3811, why we put it out, 3792, why we put that out, and then the last major release was 3776. That was in 2021, just last sort of summer, and in that build there were several kind of major things, and so there was a video that explained the whole kind of overview, and then all of these videos are what is in the most recent build of the software. And so when you download the next version, those are the kind of videos that you want to watch because they show you what's changed in the software. Now, they're also great videos to watch anytime because they explain tools when they're new. I'm sorry if scrolling up and down like that made you a little seasick in my video. So these are the videos that came with this build. See here where it says build videos? If I click on this link, or build history, so if I click on these two links, build history will show me text links to learn about all the different builds historically. If I go back, the other option was build videos, and when I'm on build videos, it gives me a different way of viewing the videos. So here's 3776, and here are the videos that came out for 3776, and you can scroll kind of east and west like that. But then if you scroll down the page, here's the previous build before that, 3749, and here's all of the videos that were released for 3749. Click here to start watching one. And then scroll down and you're at 3718. And so these are the major updates to the software. And when I say major updates, I mean when we release new videos and new features for the software. And every time we do, we historically see it. And so this is a great page to visit for a new person because essentially these are all videos that explain features of the software that are new, and so they're the first time that they were recorded. They may have been talked about again in one of our weekly videos, and of course at any time you can, from wherever you are, just click home. Okay. By the way, you want to get to the weekly videos, several ways to get to those, but we call them kind of the news, right? So up at the top where there's a link right on the top for news, go ahead and click it. And there's your RNK Software Club news. Click here to view the weekly newsletter. So this is this week's newsletter. And of course, this is last week's because I'm recording this week's now. But you get the idea that this is the email that was sent out last week. Here's the video that was sent out last week, some information about some of the latest sort of specials and whatnot that are going on. And so now when I click on news, I go right back to the main page. Now, if you want to see the weekly news archive, the video news, so these are two different, this is the newsletters. So the newsletters are like how you can click to the links through like the, I guess, two ways of looking at it, right? The text links so that you can just see the names of all the videos, or the other one was, and I guess I have to go back to see that again. Here, this will take it to you in a different way, like I showed you before, where you get the current weekly video, and then, now it's going to tell me I'm trying to see something that I need to be signed in. So the weekly videos, to see the archive of them, is only for members. Same thing with a lot of the training. Some of the training videos are open to the public, but not all of them. And so essentially, if you want to be able to see all of the contents, you'll need to sign in or join. Now, if you don't own any Floriani software, then you won't have the link to join in. However, as soon as you own even one piece of the software from our club, then you will be, you get sent an email to register, or if you need help from that, well, click on support. Right when you click on support, here, what do you need support with? Software support, website support, newsletter support. And so there's different ways to ask for support, and so if you're having troubles log in, come on in and click on the website support ticket and tell us that there's a problem or you need help, and we can help you get in. If you have a software question, then you come here. Okay, so coming back to the top, and what I'm saying is, for anybody who's never joined before, we'll just tell them to come to downloads and click on Creative Express, because of course that's an introductory version of the Floriani software. It doesn't have all of the features that we're used to using, but it does have the thread converter tool, and it can open a WAV file and save it to any format. And there's a few cool things about it. And so what I'm saying is, even if you don't own Floriani and you download the Creative Express, well, then that gets you a member into our club. But now you'll be able to click on here to sign in. And so I've got my email and my password all set up, and I just click enter, and now I'm in. And that way, for example, if I click on news, and then I say that I want to see the news archive, it won't tell me that I need to be logged in anymore. It'll let me see it. And so here's what I was saying is, this way, here's the latest current weekly video. Here are the ones from 2022. So this way you kind of see them in a more video linear fashion, but one way or another, there's two great ways to get at those videos, and it's really whichever way that you prefer. But this is like looking backwards through the years, because these are the 2021 weekly videos, these are the 2020 weekly videos, and you can scroll backwards for several years worth of videos that have been featured in our weekly email, going back all the way to 2016. We've got weekly 2014 and 15. There you have it, all the way back to about 2014. Really, since the current version of the Floriani FTC was created, we've got weekly videos for you guys. So yeah, okay, so now you click home, and you've bought your software and you own Total Quilter or FTCU or both. Well, if you want to learn about Total Quilter, click here. And now your training options and your video options are specific to the Total Quilter. So here's Total Quilter training videos, Total Quilter lessons. And so I think it'll be helpful for you. If you have any questions, and if you're trying to find something that I haven't featured, just let me know. Send in an email or do a newsletter support ticket, and somebody will help you guys. But I just wanted to kind of give you an introduction to our new website, right? So if you click on the account tab, it will tell you information about what software you have actually got activated that we have in our, I guess there's more than one way that we keep track of that, and this is the website. So the other thing that people often come to the website for is the free monthly designs. Isn't that right? So we come to the home button, and just below where it says which software do you want to explore, hey, have you downloaded your free monthly designs? Click on there. Oh, okay, so now we're in the free monthly design section. I will say that the free monthly designs are only for the customers that own FTCU. So if you just own Sketch-A-Stitch only, then this is an area of the website that's exclusive for the people that have FTCU. You can either download all the designs from 2009 to 2014, and then from 2015 to present, because we've just got so many designs. We need to put them into 2 big zips. Click here to see a PDF to browse through all those designs and see them printed off if you want to. It's also part of the download, so it ends up you get a copy of this like on your computer. But that's the these are the 2010 designs. Scroll all the way. Sorry, I'll pull this right fast to the bottom. Pull this all the way to the bottom to see the most recent designs. So there's a PDF that you can get, like a catalog of all the designs. But coming back to the website, if you go browse by year, well, here's the monthly designs for this year. So there are the March designs, there's the February. If you just missed March, well, then you can visit right here, click to download the March designs, or click here to download the February designs. One way or another, if you haven't caught up recently, sometimes it's just easier to go back to the download all of them, 50. If you do this one once and then do this one every 3rd month, that works too, right? Get them all. So I hope you enjoy, and on behalf of everybody that worked on this at R&K, hope you enjoy the changes. Hope it makes it a little bit easier to find what you want, but we're always interested in your suggestions. I will tell you that we do have a wish list to create a search function for our videos, and we've discussed ways to make that happen. No simple solution, but we're working on some ideas that we think might come together. It takes time, but there are a lot of videos. Let's face it, but they're in different places. They're in the news and the news archive. They're in the software themselves, where you've got the training section. So if you go under Sketch-A-Stitch, and then you come here, Sketch-A-Stitch training videos. So there's more than one place to find videos, and we're trying to make it easier, is what we're saying. That said, we recognize that it would be great to be able to just type in a search and say Sketch-A-Stitch videos and have it kind of pull them out in a list, and so maybe someday that'll happen. But for now, we've got a nice new look to the website, and I hope you enjoy it as very much as we do. So yeah, thank you guys very much for listening to this week's video. If you have any questions about the new website, please let us know. Until next week, have a great day, and thanks for listening. Bye for now.